fine or I'm lost. But I thought this F5 move with knight h5 was very critical, and then, I mean, I still think I'm probably a little bit worse somehow, but it gets complicated where the game can go both ways. It's not where, like, I'm struggling. I can also win if I get the knight to f4, so, yeah, how it goes.
Yeah. Andrey, your comments, what went wrong and at which point do you think?
I think I was winning at some moment, but I couldn't really find where. But yeah, it was really complicated, and I went to time trouble, and after this.
Yeah. At one point, could you, when Hikaru proposed to change the rooks, could you take on e8 instead of rook f1? Did you consider this move?
Yeah, I saw this move, but I thought that it's draw to this move, like queen e8. I can take on d6, and like rook g8, h3, and a lot of checks, and I thought that it should be a draw, but I don't know.
Hikaru, what do you think about this moment?
Yeah, I mean, of course I agree, but I mean, the thing is, it's very hard when you've been pressing the whole game to suddenly change the rooks on e8 and just basically try to make a draw. I mean, it's very much not in the spirit of how you play. But I mean, I think the thing is, if I don't have this h5 move, there still are good chances. But because of this h5 move, it's just lost. Without h5, I mean, it's still very, very unclear. But I think Andrey missed time. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, so you were still in the mood to play for a victory at this moment.
Yeah, I wanted to play f7 and some chances there, but there's not.
Yeah, okay. Now Hikaru, that you qualified, what do you think about your result and the play after these 6 rounds?
Yeah, I mean, I got off to a bad start, so obviously I'm quite happy, but there still are many more games to go. I think the main thing is, much like the first tournament, I wanted to make it to the knockout part, so at least I'd stay here for the whole time. I've enjoyed my time in Berlin, so at least I get to be here for another like 4 or 5 days. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Also, your comments on the game, which was played next to you, 11 against Grigory.
Yeah, I mean, I think Levon tried to be creative, play h6 g5. I mean, my best guess is that he thought that if he drew the game and I drew my game, he would be a big underdog in a tiebreaker. I think that's the reason Levon played the way he did. And obviously, I mean, it seemed to me Grigory just played a fantastic game, just blew Levon off the board. This whole 94 bishop a5, I mean, just looked incredibly strong. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Okay, Andrey, your last comments on the overall Grand Prix play. Of course, you're probably disappointed with the result, but still, I mean, what do you think you should change for the future? What are your ideas?
I think it's a great experience for sure, and yeah, probably I need to work harder, to get better results.
Okay, thank you very much for your comments.